Hello, my name is Sadie, and this is my end semester project. Just to start, my major, I'm a marketing and supply chain double major, so what that looks like is just marketing is researching and making things more appealing to customers, and supply chain is more on the business end where you are managing the delivering of information, products, and data through it could be different parts of the country, anything like that. So, okay, now that we've overviewed that, some of the people I interviewed for my project were my business freshman professor, Jeff Mund, and my TA for that class. I picked the professor just because he had a really good overview. He is also a co-owner of a venture capital firm, so he's definitely well versed in the industry. And my TA I picked because he has both the perspective of a student and a someone who's on the more teacher side. So just to summarize some of the problems, Jeff was really talking about AI and how uncertain people were about the industry, and also with that uncertainty, professors couldn't teach necessarily everything that a student needed to know. And Joe's problem was that people aren't communicating as much. The one I ended up picking, I kind of tried to combine multiple problem statements, so that business technology is changing faster than professors can adapt, therefore professors aren't sure what to teach. So why does this problem matter? Students need to be up to date on technology to seem hireable. That's a big contributor to how they're getting hired, what they are well versed on, or how well they do in those roles. Professors don't want to teach skills that will become obsolete. So that's a big problem right now with all the uncertainty. And obviously college students need appropriate preparation for the job search. So clearly this issue matters. So just a quick background. Students are very well versed in Excel, however they are feeling that they don't know all the niche tools that are used in internships. So some examples can be Figma, Salesforce, Power BI Pro, and Sprout Social. My proposal, I had a lot of ideas, but I finally came to one. It's a Canvas class that is asynchronous and AI powered. It's going to be in your Canvas every semester that you're at Smith. It will use AI to essentially search the internet or search LinkedIn for those new tools that come out, and then it'll make you a quick video slideshow, just a little curriculum so that you can learn. All students must take the tests and do the curriculum. They don't necessarily have to pass it, but if the student passes 80%, they're going to receive a certificate that is great for LinkedIn or resume. So just considering the design thinking process, I knew that students and professors were both very busy, so anything that I designed wouldn't have to be very needy of their time. So I made the class very forgiving on deadlines, and for it to have an impact, I made it so that all students must participate. Like I said, they don't necessarily have to do good. That's kind of up to them. But the ones with good grades are going to get that certificate, which is going to give them a reason to do it. You know, a lot of students can be wary to do new things, especially because they're busy. But that certificate is going to make them want to do it. And then just some of the class concepts I thought about during this process. I really wanted it designed for flow so that, because the lessons are short, so they can kind of enter their flow state while they do their work. It's also going to use a storytelling framework in the video, so maybe there's a problem where a student can't do what they need to do, so the rising action is them figuring it out, and then finally the climax, they discover this application that they're teaching. And finally, it's a natural and intuitive lesson. It's going to be really easy, really simple, which is going to make it inclusive, and it's also going to be considering many business disciplines, and I'll discuss that later. Here's my first prototype. Really simple. I just added that little AI 100 tool learner. So as you can see, it's just got some assignments. And then obviously I had to get feedback. So 2 business majors I talked to, Shreya and Kaden. Shreya wondered, she said from that you cannot tell how hard the class is. And Kaden said, what happens if what we're learning doesn't apply to my major? So I had to iterate. So this is just a little outline of what the lesson would look like. You're going to get this lesson maybe once or twice a semester, so it's not going to be too busy. It's just going to include a brief introduction video, optional readings, and a 10-question quiz. That's it. And then to answer Caden's question, disciplines in business, it is important to, have some skills in each one so you can kind of understand your environment a little bit better. So you are going to have to do every quiz. How does this design solve the final problem? So, of course, I said professors and students are very busy. That's why AI will be making the curriculum and scanning for what the newest little trend or tool is. Business tech is changing really fast, and professors can't adapt their curriculum. It solves this problem because professors now don't have to worry about adapting these tools into their own curriculum. Instead, they can focus on other things, and they can also expect that students now have a basic understanding of the topic and they can use that to their advantage. And the last one, professors aren't even quite sure what to teach at all. This will, my Canvas class is always going to teach the newest and most useful tools, so professors can keep their focus on better things.
Quick rundown on Sprout Social as of 2024. Sprout Social is a leading cloud-based social media management platform that helps businesses connect with their audiences. They offer tools for scheduling posts, engaging with followers, and tracking performance across various. It's a quick rundown on Sprout Social as of 2020.
Okay. So my reflection, something that went well was that the course was pretty straightforward, and all the students that I asked did respond to it well, saying that they appreciated it. And something that could have gone better, I think trusting AI with this is a little generous, because it is still in its development stages, so I could fix that. With endless resources, I would have loved to have someone from a real company come in and lead a tools tutorial workshop and just give students that opportunity to, try the tool out and learn about it. And I also had the idea where maybe, once again, with endless resources, students could go on a field trip to a business and watch the tool being used in real time. So I think this is super cool. It could be in the form of a class, a club, or, like I said, field trip, special event. You did see the final improvements. That was the AI video that you saw. I'll just give you one more look.
Of 2024. Sprout Social is a leading cloud-based social media management platform that helps businesses connect with their audiences. They offer tools.
Okay. So that's just a little bit deeper into what the kind of videos would look like. They're quick. And lastly, those are my sources. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.